Dickin in full control. And the win light will shine for Andrew Dickin. 079 and 3 above 6 gets there a bunch. Smith, little tardy up front, and 3 above, no good. Andrew Dickin to round 3. Jackson Jensen now left side, dialed 12 flat, taking on Lexi Bear. Bear right side, dialed 815. And at this time, I will take my $100,000 shootout. Door cars, round 2, to lanes 9 and 10, please. Law Chevrolet 100K. Shootout competitors on the door car side. We'll take you now to lanes 7 and 8, please. I'm sorry, 9 and 10. Law Chevrolet 100K. Door car, round 2. We'll take you now to lanes 9 and 10, please. Lexi Bear turns on the win light. 078, get there 006 to be 1 above 7. Jackson Jensen was 18, had the advantage up front, but cannot cover the number. 1208 off a 12 flat. Lexi Bear moves on. Brings up Riley Sherbondi now left side, dialed 797, taking on Camden Grayson. Grayson right side, dialed 896. Win light there for Riley Sherbondi. 022 and 2 above 4. Take 44th out at the finish line. Grayson missed it. Puts it 1 above 9. No good. And Riley Sherbondi going to the quarterfinal round. Gage Blevins now left side. Dialed 794. Taking on Vanessa Bear. Lexi's younger sister right side. Dialed 851. Vanessa Bear in full control. Win light, Vanessa Bear. How about 5? Junior Dragster. 001, dead on 4, laying down 5 total. Blevins, 078, missed it up front, parks it to be 1 above 7. Tried to push Vanessa under. But Vanessa says, get you some of that. 5 total, moves on to the quarterfinal round. Brings up Daniel Dickin now, left side. Dialed 875. Taking on Braylon Lee. Lee right side, dialed 793. $20,000 the difference up front. Advantage to Dickin. Win light to Dickin. 036, take 010 to be 4 above 7. Lee 56. Could hear them trading rips down there. Both of them down on the mile an hour. Ends up 3 above 7 and 10,000 behind. And Daniel Dickin to another quarterfinal round. Claire Russell left side now, dialed 809, taking on Eli Wiggins. Right hand side, dialed 790. Win light, Eli Wiggins. 043 and 16 thou under. Russell is red, and 18 thou under no good. Eli Wiggins moving on. Miss Mia Meadows now left side, dialed 879, taking on Lexi Mays. Right side, dialed 904. Once again, I need my door cars for the $100,000 shootout round number 2. Back to the lanes, please. Law Chevrolet, 100K, door car round 2. We'll take you back to the staging lanes now, please. And a win light to Mia Meadows. 035 and 1 above 1. Mays is red and 1 above 8. No good. Mia Meadows moves on. Brings up your final pair of Junior Dragster Round 2. Easton Hodge left side. Oh, man. This is going to sound really ugly. We're dialed 9 flat left side. Taking on Jackson Sloan, right side, dialed 1094. And a win light for Easton Hodge, 008 red, and not quite a second and a half under the dial. Jackson Sloan, 001 red in front of him, and 8 above. And Easton Hodge will move on to the round of 8.
Since 1963, the name Mickey Thompson has been synonymous with pushing boundaries and gaining traction where others dare not venture. Mickey Thompson Tires and Wheels.
Law Chevrolet Buick in Boonville, Indiana is a family-owned sales and service center proudly serving the tri-state area for over 10 years. Racing has always been in their blood, and over the past few years, they've been blessed with the opportunity to serve hundreds of racers from all across the country. All of the crew at Law Chevrolet Buick would like to thank each and every racer for the opportunity to do business. Remember, if you buy a vehicle anywhere else, it's not the tires you'll be kicking.
Nobody knows drag racing like Mickey Thompson Tires. The Pro Bracket Radial. Low rolling resistance makes them quicker and faster than their bias ply equivalents.
With the Pro Bracket Radials, we haven't had to change any suspension. We did 5 back-to-back runs, and we only saw 18 thousandths of a difference on the 60-foot. We've had tremendous success with the Pro Bracket Radials.
The Pro Bracket Radial. Be a part of the legend.
He's here. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me have y'all's attention just for a minute. So, about, I don't know, it was during time runs of the Law Chevrolet 100K, one of the workers here at Beach Bend brought this young man. Morgan, how old are you? 13 years old. Where are you from? From Tennessee, right? You got this family here racing, or? You got, so who's racing? Freddie Bandy is this young man's stepdad. So, as I said, one of the workers here at Bowling Green brought him up here because this young man was down in the staging lanes during time runs. He was walking around and looking, and he looked down, and lo and behold, there was this beautiful Benjamin Franklin folded up $100 bill. Now, keep in mind, this kid's 13 years old, and he's at a drag strip. He grabbed the thing, found somebody that was a track official, and said, I found this in the stage. Oh, they throwing out shirts? They are. Throwing out shirts, boys. They are good for something. Look, Tebow. Gift bags. Oh, they're gift bags. They got goodies in them. So, but anyhow, back to what I was saying. This young man turned in this $100 bill, and, you know, it's just a testament to Freddie Bandy and the family, what kind of kid they raised, because, you know, a lot of kids would have took the $100 bill and looked to the left and looked to the right and may have just stuck it in their pocket. But, young man, I'm going to hand you this. That's yours to keep. We appreciate your honesty and turning it in. Go buy you something with it, okay? Thank you, sir. You're good kid. Very respectful. I mean, that's a honorable thing. Turn in $100, but so hey, made $100. Hey, somebody else's loss is his gain, right? I need to ask on the grounds or here if there is a Peyton Peters. Peyton Peters, if you are here at the track still, if you're here, I need you to report to the second floor of the tower to the announcer's booth. Peyton Peters, please report to the announcer's booth, second floor of the tower. So, as like the Law Chevrolet 100K shootout, the potential buy there was Mr. John Lee. He is going to carry that over to round 2. And Hub Saver Junior Dragsters round 3 potential buy will again be Mr. Easton Hodge. Even up both sides. 64 coming back in the shootout, 8 coming back in juniors. And with that, I should have a bunch of door cars out there for round 2 of the $100,000 shootout presented by Law Chevrolet here at the Larice Motorsports Insurance TB100K presented by Vintage Trailers right here at Beach Bend Raceway Park. 28 door cars and 36 dragsters coming back for round 2. 64 eligible people, racers, guys left for 100K. So they are fixing to roll out. Yours truly making the call. We'll get you best amount of information I possibly can. So once again, if there is a Peyton Peters, Paytonpeters, Peyton Peters, if you are on the grounds here at Beach Bend, I need you to report to the tower, please, the top side, the middle part of the tower, to the announcer's booth on the second floor, far door. I see noses of cars, ladies and gentlemen. This is round 2. We're down to 64 cars left for $100,000. The very first pair of round 2 is going to be the pickup truck of Mr. Noah Lewis, left side of the racetrack. Going to be dialed 604. He's going to be looking back in that window trying to pick up the nose of that red Oldsmobile, Mr. Joey Ship, the Ray Skillman hot rod, chasing on that 520. Yes. So here we go with the first pair. 8,400's going to the door truck. 19, Joey's got him almost tripled up. 007, here comes the Oldsmobile. Oldsmobile to the front. 521 with the 1 on the 520. 007 on the let go. Takes 29 to be 1 above 1. Low leaves Noah nothing. 19 on the let go, can't get there. As the one and only infamous Jared Pennington says, he is mathematically ineligible, right? Next pair, Jake Clayton in the Fox Body Mustang, the Chattanooga Choo Choo Ride, and Freddie Bandy. Freddie red lights it away by 17 foul. Jake lets go 009. It goes 621 with the 7 at 109. He's under 13, probably about right where he wanted it to be. Attention in the pits, please. Attention in the pits, please. At this time, I need my round 2 of the Law Chevrolet 100 grander shootout. Dragsters, round 2 dragsters. I need you to lanes 7 and 8, please. Dragsters to lanes 7 and 8. G-Dub, Gary Williams, and Edmund Richardson. You talking about some trophies and big checks on the wall, these two parties. Edmund out 575 in the truck. Right side, the blue machine to Gary's 569. Gary, let's go 1 thou red. Give the win to Big E. He lets go 20. Goes 574 with the 7. At 118 on the 575. I'd say he got that right where he needs it to. Just kill 3 thou to be dead. Dead on. Mr. Taylor Pofall in the wheel standing square body S10, left side of the track, the light blue machine, matching up with the black and silver square body of Mr. Chris Bear. Chris Bear down 588 to Taylor's 618. That'd be 3/10 head start going to the left side of the racetrack, Pofall. We are going down to 32 after this. 7 rounds of racing for $100,000, ladies and gentlemen. This ain't no place to be playing. I can tell you that. $2,000 they laid out to enter this show, and they want to try to put together the best laps they possibly can, obviously. 5 thou separating them. Advantage Bear, right side, 11 to 16. Who's it going to be? Windlight shines in Taylor Pofall's lane. He was 5 thou behind at the starting line. He lands it dead on that 618 with a 3 for the win. Bear goes under. Josh Woods and Rusty Ashmore, your next pair. Left side of the racetrack, Mr. Woods is dialed 582. Rusty is going to give him 17 hun head start, dialed 565 in the Oldsmobile right lane. They are both locked in that top bulb. Rusty in. Here comes Josh. They're there. Josh, let's go 27 red. Rusty Ashmore will be down to the round of 32. Goes 564 with the 8 at 120 on the 565. Josh, 27 red, goes 581.6 at 119 on the 582. Jake Hodge in the wagon, 652 dial in the Oakley engine right lane of the racetrack. Getting 2600s head start over the S10, the blue machine of G-Man. Garrett Griffith chasing on that 626. Hey, it's just 64 of them, and I'm kind of excited. I ain't going to lie, man. This is good stuff right here. Hodge has got Garrett quadrupled up 4 to 16. Can he make it work? He does. He parks it and gives Garrett 30. Garrett doesn't pick it up in time. Takes 30 to go under 21 thou. Hodge is 42 above, 004 up front, moving in to round next. Round 3 down to 32. The 16th finals is what that would be. Nasty Nick Hastings, left side of the racetrack. 578 is the dial. He's getting 2/10 head start over Mr. Josh Sutton in the Mr. Satellite. Roadster, Corvette, the Stingray, dialed 558. $100K, they take all the time they want. That's all I can say. Who's going first? I'm going to say the Stingray. He's there. There's Hastings. Nick has got Josh quadrupled up at 008 to 36. Win light. Nick Hastings. 8 up front, dead 6 at 114, 14 total. Locking Josh Sutton out. Josh is 36, dead 541. And out of here. That concludes his run at 100 grand. Nasty Nick doing nasty Nick things. 14 total. Zach Fulcher, the Mr. Cool Machine, left side of the racetrack. 572 the dial. And Mr. Chad Cornish, dialed 623. His opponent, right side of the racetrack. I have known Chad his entire life on this earth. Mom and Dad, Steve and Debbie Cornish, from up around Lawrenceburg, Kentucky. Known them a long, long time. 5,100's going to Chad. 19, Zach takes a swing and a miss. He is in big trouble, got work to do. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, wow, wow. He makes it work somehow, some way. He makes it work. Chad Cornish is 19, take 40 to go under 7 thou. Zach says, I want no part of it. I'm bailing. He goes under 2 thou for the win light. Wow. Chad will not be happy at all with that one. Justin Harrington in the OEM Combustion Services Chevette 602, the dial, left side of the racetrack. Going to have his hands full of the Nova, Mr. Howard Westbury. Howard has 560 on the dial board. 4,200's head start going to the Chevette of Mr. Harrington. Trees there. It's coming. 23 to 47, advantage Justin. Win light says, oh no, another one. Another one, back to back. Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts me up here. I can't imagine how it feels down there. Justin, let's go 23 to Howard's 47. Howard goes 1 above 3 for the win. Justin takes 41 to go under 4 thou. Take 37 or less. Next pair, big block Blake Richardson, right side of the racetrack, 587 dial in the Chevelle. Leaving 1,700s ahead of the Monza, Mr. Tim Sloan on that 570. .009 and dead 8 for Tim Sloan, 17 total. Blake takes 35, 10 thou stripe, and I don't see the 4th digit. He's under 3 thou, so he needs to take air plus something to make it a race. Instead, he's under 35, 10 thou. Tim Sloan moving on. Doug Burks and Brody Quick. 1 thou separating of advantage to the Camaro right side of the racetrack. Winlight goes left side. Doug Burks, 27, dead 1 for 28 total. Gives Brody 2 thou to get inside. Brody is 27 above to be 25 behind. Doug Burks marching forward to the round of 32. Josh Pickett, 627 dial in the white door truck, left side of the racetrack, and last night's 50 grand winner, Austin St. Dennis in the Oldsmobile, chasing on that 521. A full second and 600s going to Pickett. Austin has got Josh doubled up and some change to work with, and he's there for the win. He lays down 17 total, leaving Josh nothing. Josh lets go 28 and is done. Finished over. Austin 17 total, Josh 28, and can do nothing with it from there. 626 flat on the 627. Cameron Atkins, left side, and Clayton Clark. 3,100s going to Cameron in the Camaro on that 634 to Clayton's 603. Remember, folks, Clayton Clark drives his pickup truck by hand, hand-controlled. Amazing feat in itself, and really, really good at what he does. He's got his hands full of Cameron Atkins, 008 to 17 advantage. Adkins, Winlight, Adkins. 633 with a 5 on the 634. Clayton goes 601 with a 5 on the 603. Double breakout win going to Cameron Adkins. Moves on to the round of 32. Crossover pair, Dennis Mead, Batavia, Ohio. 569 the dial for the Camaro. And Mr. Blake Fuquay in the FTD custom machine. Right side, Dragster dialed 454. Eight thou between them, advantage Dragster. Winlight says Dennis Mead on the brakes early, drives it to dead 5, 33 total. Blake takes 21 to go 18 thou under, need to take 3 thou or less. So Dennis Mead to the round of 32. Mitchell Angeli, and Corey Galletti. 444 the dial for CG, right side of the racetrack, giving up 2600's head start to Mitchell on that 470. Oh man, slice it, dice it, chop it, grate it, grind it. It's going to get nastier as it goes. I can tell you that, folks. 21, and Corey flat misses it. But he makes it work. You're talking about doing some work quick. Corey is 19 thou behind. When they pass the Christmas tree, he drives it to dead 6 for 46 total, taking 9 thou margin of victory. Mitchell parks it and comes up 9 thou short. He goes 473 at 136 on the stop. I'm talking about the drop, the big drop. Drop it like it's hot. He did. Bruce Maples, left side of the racetrack, and Honey Wayne Patton. Hunter, right side down 452 to Bruce's 454. Hunter Patton on to the round of 32. Bruce, let's go 26, 21 above, and is behind. Joseph Steele, runner-up to Hunter Wayne Thursday night in the dragster race, I believe it was. And Bailey Ferraro, your next pair. 437, the dial for Bailey, right side of the racetrack to Joseph's 491. Joseph has got 12 thou in his back pocket over Bailey, and he's going to make it work. 492 with a 9 on the 491 at 134 even. Bailey lets go 28 and is trying to get there. He does. Takes 15 to go under 8 thou. Needs to take 7 or less to close it up. Paul Rich, left side of the racetrack, and Mr. T.J. Coughlin. Pro Stock T.J. 474 the dial for T.J. to Paul Rich's 459. Going to be down to 32 cars, folks, when this one is complete, this round, for a lot of money. 11-14 advantage. TJ Winlight says, TJ Coughlin, how about laying down 12 total? 11 dead one gives Paul Rich nothing. Paul is 17 total and has no chance at the let go. He lets go 14 when he goes by the tree. TJ's 11. Put that with dead one, that's 12 total. Paul is 2 thou out of the race at the starting line. Kevin Bennett, left side of the racetrack, in the Budweiser lane, and Jaden Lawler, right lane, Oakley engine side. Jaden dialed 453, giving up a quarter of a second head start to Kevin on that 478. Jaden has got him doubled up with a little bit to spare. Oh, my. Oh, no. Oh, in the famous words, this is for Melanie Estes, that is a major ouchamundo right there. Jaden's 14 to Kevin's 33 up front, takes 21 to go under 2 thousandths of a second. Take 19 or less and you're safe on to 32, but instead take 21 to break it out 2 thou. Bennett, 33 up front, dead egg for the win. Chris Stein, 412 the dial for the Diamond Chassis Dragster Pro Charge powered machine. Chasen Jackson Warders, dialed 494, right side of the racetrack. I'm going to say Stein should be about 985 short time, somewhere around there, maybe 986. Turns it 2 thou red and is 993 short time, goes 411 with a 7 at 172 miles an hour. Jackson Warders makes a nice lap, 16 up front, dead 9 at 139, marching on. Next pair looking at you, Derek Denny, left side of the racetrack, going to be dialed 454, trying to hold off Will Holloman in that David Brown entry, the Miller race car, chasing on that 445. 9 Huns separate them. Really good matchup right here. They all good. This one's particularly good. Could be. Should be. Will be, because they're identical up front. 015's a pair. And it's going to be Will the Thrill turning on the electricity. He's 15 up front, dead 3 at 152 and a half. Derek Let's Go, identical. 15 himself, takes 7 thou stripe to go under 4 thou. And on the brakes, 144 and a half miles an hour on that 453. Wow. Told you, Marquis, I told you it was going to be a good one. And it was. KB, Kevin Brandon, left side of the racetrack. Dialed 428. Chasing Mr. John LaBouche Jr. in the Sutton Dragster. Leaving first on that 497. Right lane. This is got some serious implications as well. LaBouche turns it red by 1/1000th of a second. Goes 495 with the 7 on the 497. How about KB? Let's Go 21 and plants it dead 0 at 162 and a quarter for the win. Okay, I'll get them. Attention in the pits, please. Attention in the pits. I need my Hub Saver Junior Dragsters to staging for round 3. Hub Saver Junior Dragsters to staging for Hoosier Tire, round 3. Bryson, Let's Go 4th thou red. Takes 21 to go under 6 thou. Bryson, when you look at the time slip, you'd have had your hands full of 11 total from Tyler Smith. 9 up front, dead 2 at 157 for Tyler Smith, 11 total. Will advance him to the round of 32. Gee whiz. Jeb said it like 6 or 7 pair ago, held it up to the window. What a round. Ain't been the greatest up front, but man, has it been dicey at the 660, I'll tell you that. Some really, really good racing. My man, the Shorty King, Michael Lance, in the Shorty Dragster, 443 is the dial. Running up against Mr. Jeff Sarah in the Okie Dokie Overkill Machine, dialed 477. I told everybody earlier, if you don't know who Michael Lance is coming in, you'll know who he is going out. Should. Man, absolutely drives the wheels off of this Shorty. He's behind here. He gives a little much for 07 and 1 above 3, 20 total for the win. How about that? Just park it. 137 mile an hour. Taking 3 thou to be 1 above 3. B double O, take double O. There's a guy named PJ North wrote a song about that once. Y'all ever heard it? It's a really, really good song too. Spencer Massey, left side of the racetrack, and Chris Whitfield. Another potential barn burner right here. 300 separating them. Whitfield out of Colorado. Dialed in details. Man, leaving first by 300. Double 03 for Whitfield, DeMassey 16, and Chris Whitfield kind of in the groove there, like Suave, in Fuego. How about 3 dead 5 for 8 total? Come get you some. What he says, lay down 8 total at just 147 at that. Spencer, Let's Go 15, take 15 to go on. Fan. How about 13? Sorry, folks, my microphone died. I'm sorry about that. Anson, let's go 15 to Josh Fan's 13. Fan is 13, dead 1 for the win, locking Anson out. Going to bring up Josh Lutke, left side of the racetrack, and Brandon Seal. Brandon leaving first, dialed 474, getting 3/10 head start over Boonville, Indiana's Josh Lutke, running out of Law Chevrolet. And we have got us a drag race, folks, 005 on each side of the tree. And it's going to be Josh Lutke getting it done. He's 5 up front, dead 8 for 13 total. Brandon is 5 up front, right next to him, 19 above to come up 11 thou short on the stop. Need to probably leg it out just a little further. Joe Bob Foley, right side of the racetrack, and JBR, Johnny Bracket Racer. JBR is 1 thou from perfect to Joe Bob's 14, and it is a wampin' fest at the 660. Who wampeth the bestest, right? Who is going to kill it the most? JBR takes 11 thou to be under 4 thou. Joe Bob under 6 thou. Wow, another great race. Once again, I need my Hub Saver Junior Dragsters back to staging for Hoosier Tire, round 3, please. Hub Saver Junior Dragsters back to staging for round 3. McKenna Brown in the Jegs machine, right side of the racetrack, is going to be dialed 452, giving up 700s head start to the East Coast man, Kyle Cotrera. Excuse me. Kyle dialed 459. 11-8 advantage, McKenna, win light. McKenna Brown. Young lady is, oh man, that is one fantastic matchup. McKenna, let's go 008, goes dead 3 for 11 total. Cotrera is 11 up front, dead 2 to be behind, 28-10 thou. McKenna Brown to the round of 32. Adam Russell, left side, and Lane Dickin, right side, your next pair. 445 the dial for Lane Dickin to Adams 34. Lane Dickin has got 200s up front, and he won't typically mess that one up. 13 above, 26 total, locking Adam out. Adam, let's go 32. Take 9 thou to go under 15. Nothing there. Nothing there but nothing. 2 more pair left. James Paul Schuster. As Adam said earlier, he stole the keys to Megan's hot rod. Had some power plant trouble with the motor in his ride. Going to be down 465, right side of the racetrack. Looking over at the Race Tech machine of Miss Lindsay back. Lindsay chasing by 1/4 of a second, dialed 440. Lindsay is in big trouble. Probably not going to get that one past James Paul. She is quadrupled up at the starting line. Let's go 45, goes 19 above. JP 11 when he goes by the tree. Reaction time and 22 above for the win. Last pair of the round of 64. Mr. Ryan Richardson in the dragster, right side of the racetrack. 470 is the dial. Chasing the Chevy twice of Mr. John Lee. Dialed 574. A full second and 400ths head start going to the door car, left side of the racetrack. He'll be out there about 60 foot, and Ryan will have the chance to chase him down. Oh boy, John Lee has found his spot. He is 003, one above two, 15 total for Lee for the win. Right side, Ryan lets go 12 up front, goes 14 above to find himself 11 thou behind. So John Lee moving on to round next, the round of 32 in the Law Chevrolet $100,000 to win shootout.
Law Chevrolet Buick in Boonville, Indiana is a family-owned sales and service center proudly serving the tri-state area for over 10 years. Racing has always been in their blood, and over the past few years, they've been blessed with the opportunity to serve hundreds of racers from all across the country. All of the crew at Law Chevrolet Buick would like to thank each and every racer for the opportunity to do business. Remember, if you buy a vehicle anywhere else, it's not the tires you'll be kicking.
Since 1963, the name Mickey Thompson has been synonymous with pushing boundaries and gaining traction where others dare not venture. Mickey Thompson, Tires and Wheels.
Hub Saver Junior Dragsters. Andrew Dickon, left side of the racetrack, going to be dialed 902, trying to hold off the 816 dial junior of Miss Lexi Bayer. $32 cars coming back for $100,000. You talk about getting dicey now. I promise you, it will start getting full real. Andrew is a little tardy, and Lexi has got him by about 100th and a half. And it's a double breakout win going to Andrew Dickon. Goes 899 with a 2 on the 902. Lexi 812 on the 816. So Andrew Dickon moves on to round 4. Andrew, 1/4 of the semifinals. Next pair will be Riley Sherbondi, left side of the racetrack, and Miss Vanessa Bayer. Vanessa, right lane, going to be dialed 850 to Riley 797. Attention in the pits, please. Attention in the pits. At this time, I need round 3 of the Law Chevrolet $100,000 shootout, door car side. Door cars of the $100,000 shootout, I need you to lanes 9 and 10. Door cars to lanes 9 and 10, please. Door cars in the 100 grander. Round 3. Need you to lanes 9 and 10, please. John Lee, you riding it again, my friend. Gonna ride it out to the end, looks like. If anyone might have a water-filled tank to fill motorhome, could they go to the Jegs pit area inside the round track? 55-46 advantage. Vanessa Bear, win light, says Riley Sherbondi. 055 dead on that 797 with the 7 for Riley. Vanessa had 9 thou advantage up front. 046 and goes 24 above. That is going to bring up Mr. Daniel Dickin and Eli Wiggins. Eli down 790, right side of the racetrack to Daniel's 875. Eli with the advantage by 14 thou up front, 048 to Daniels 062. And Eli can't get it done. Give the win to Daniel Dickin. Runs dead on that 875 with the 7, 062 up front, 69 total for the young man. Moving into the semifinals. Last pair. Mr. Easton Hodge, left side of the racetrack, going to be down 795, and Mia Meadows. His competition in the right lane down 882. Once again, I need my Law 100 grander door cars to lanes 9 and 10, please. Law Chevrolet $100,000 shootout. Door cars to lanes 9 and 10, please. Mia red lights it away. Easton will move into the semis. 044, reaction time goes 785 with a 9 at 82 mile an hour. So 4 cars left in juniors. We've got 32 left in the 100 grander.
Nobody knows drag racing like Mickey Thompson Tires. The Pro Bracket Radial. Low rolling resistance makes them quicker and faster than their bias ply equivalents.
With the Pro Bracket radials, we haven't had to change any suspension. We did 5 back-to-back runs, and we only saw 18 thousandths of a difference on the 60-foot. We've had tremendous success with the Pro Bracket radials.
The Pro Bracket Radial. Be a part of the legend.
Law Chevrolet Buick in Boonville, Indiana is a family-owned sales and service center proudly serving the tri-state area for over 10 years. Racing has always been in their blood, and over the past few years, they've been blessed with the opportunity to serve hundreds of racers from all across the country. All of the crew at Law Chevrolet Buick would like to thank each and every racer for the opportunity to do business. Remember, if you buy a vehicle anywhere else, it's not the tires you'll be kicking.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
And here we go, Law Chevrolet, 100K Shootout, Round 3 Door Cars. Taylor Pofall, left side, dialed 618, taking on Joey Ship. Right side, dialed 521, in the Super Gas car. Pofall coming off the bottom. And Ship going to try and chase him down. And at this time, I need my Law Chevrolet 100K Dragsters Round 3. Round 3 Dragsters will take you to the lanes now, please. Round 3 Dragsters for the Law Chevrolet 100K. Need you now. 9 thou, separate them up front. Win, light, shines for Joey Ship. 11, take 8 to be 10 thou above the dial in. Pofall is 20, lands it dead 9 for 29 total, no good. Joey Ship into the round of 16. Cameron Adkins now left side, dialed 632, taking on Austin St. Dennis. Right side, dialed 521. Eleventh thou advantage to St. Dennis. Win, light, Austin St. Dennis. 001, dead 5, laying down 6 total. Atkins is 12, take 2 to be 8 thou under, had no chance. Austin St. Dennis finds himself on the ladder for $100,000. Doug Burks now left side, dialed 594, taking on Rusty Ashmore. Ashmore right side, dialed 564 in the right-hand side. 16 thou advantage to Ashmore, win light to Ashmore. 17 dead 5, 22 total, take 8 thou at the finish line. Burks is 33 and 3 thou under, mathematically locked out. And Rusty Ashmore moves on to the round of 16. Nick Hastings now left side, dialed 578, taking on Howard Westbury. Westbury right side, dialed 562. Once again, my Law Chevrolet 100K Shootout Dragsters for round number 3. We'll take you back to the lanes now, please. Dragsters round 3 for the 100K Shootout. Need you back. Dragsters round 3 for the 100K Shootout. We'll take you back to the lanes now, please. 100K Shootout competitors round 3. On the Dragster side, need you now. Westbury cuts Hastings in half. Winlight shines for Howard Westbury. 0-15, one above 5. Hastings missed it. Clips are 0-30. Puts it 22 thou under the dial in, taking 22 thou at the finish line. Had to be dead 0 to get the little 10,000th numbers to fall his way. Howard Westbury moves on. Tim Sloan now left side, dialed 570, taking on Edmund Richardson. Big E, dialed 575. In the RBZ Billet Richardson Boys Racing Pick 'em Up truck. Identical up front. Win light shines. Big E. 0-26 take double 0-3 to be 1 above 2. Sloan left side was 0-26 on the let go. Lands it 1 above 5. No good. Edmund Richardson adds a 100K ladder appearance to his already extensive resume. Jake Clayton now left side, dialed 623, taking on Jake Hodge. Hodge right side. The long roof, dialed 652. Win light, Jake Clayton. 0-10. And airs it out 34 thou under the dial in. Hodge clips her 10 thou red and shuts it down. And the win light to Jake Clayton earns himself a spot on the ladder. Zach Fulcher now left side, dialed 570 in the Mr. Cool Hot Rod, taking on Dennis Mead. Mead right side, dialed 570 to go heads up with Fulcher. Gonna be decided probably on the Christmas tree. Mead is in, Fulcher comes in behind him. Tree comes down. 9 thou advantage, Zach Fulcher. Win light, Fulcher. 0-10, dead 4, 14 total. Taking 5 thou at the finish line. Mead, 19 on the let go, had no chance. Lands it dead 0, but could not do anything. Zach Fulcher mathematically locks out Mead up front, and he will come back in the round of 16. Semi-final. Need you in the lanes now, please. And here we go with your first pair on the dragster side. Joseph Steele, left side, dialed 491, taking on Corey Galletti. CG, right side, dialed 444. Win light, Joseph Steele, 023, dead 3, laying down 26 total. Getting there, 21 thou at the finish line. Galletti missed it and puts it 10 thou above the dial in. No good. Joseph Steele will come back at 16. Tyler Smith now left side, dialed 440, taking on Hunter Patton. Honey Wayne right side, dialed 452. $16 thou advantage. Win light, Hunter Patton. 016, 2 above 1. Smith had 6 thou in his pocket. 010, take 033 to be 6 thou under. Honey Wayne on another ladder here this weekend. Jeff Serra now up left side. 477 the dial in. Taking on Willie Wood. Will Holloman right side. Dialed 445. $14 thou advantage. Will Holloman win light. Will Holloman. 004, dead on 8, lays down 12 total. Taking 4 thou at the finish line. Sarah, 18 on the let go and 2 thou under. No chance. Will Holloman to the round of 16. Josh Ludke left side, dialed 443, taking on Jackson Werders. Werders right side, dialed 497. Win light, Josh Ludke, 005, 1 above 5, take 26 thou at the finish line. Werders missed it, puts it 1 above, no good. Josh Ludke to the round of 16. Brings up Kevin Bennett now left side, dialed 478. Taking on Kevin Brannon. Battle of the KBs. Brannon right side, dialed 428. 5/10 head start. Gonna go Bennett's way. $15,000 advantage, Kevin Bennett. Win light, Kevin Bennett. 016, 1 above 3. Brannon 31, 2 above 5, no good. Kevin Bennett moves on. Brings up Chris Whitfield now left side, dialed 458, taking on T.J. Coughlin. Troy Coughlin Jr. right side, dialed 474. Feel like T.J. and Chris have run each other quite a bit before, especially in Super Comp ranks. Both of them accomplished sportsman racers on the NHRA side. Throwing down for a shot on the ladder. T.J. Coughlin in full control, win light T.J. 009, dead 4, lays down 13 total, takes 29,000 at the finish line. Whitfield missed it, lands it dead 7, no good. Troy Coughlin Jr. to the round of 16. Brings up Lane Dickin now left side, dialed 445. Taking on J.P. Schuster. James Paul right side. The Schuster Paintworks Hot Rod. Miss Megan's car, dialed 465. Getting a 2/10 head start. Lane in the brand new Ultratech Hot Rod that he picked up the week of the 250K. Had a little bit of time now to wrench on it, and she's laying down laps. And how about this? Identical up front, win light JP. 009, dead 3, laying down 12 total, taking 5,000 at the finish line. Dickin is 009, dead 8, no good. JP Schuster to the round of 16. McKenna Brown now left side, dialed 451, taking on Jeremy Fan. Fan right side, dialed 505. Gotta love a 5-second dragster with potential to go on the ladder. But McKenna Brown has been laying down some killer laps, especially since we started the 100K. Seems like we turned it up a notch, and she's not going to be an easy customer to get around right here. 12,000 in Jeremy Fan's pocket. Win light McKenna Brown. Double breakout race. 023 and 2,000 under. Fan is 11, takes 17 to be 7,000 under the dial. No good. McKenna Brown moves on. John Lee and JBR. Lee in full control, win like John Lee. 001, take 005. 576 on the 574. JBR, 21, dead 5, no shot. John Lee to the round of 16.
Law Chevrolet Buick in Boonville, Indiana is a family-owned sales and service center proudly serving the tri-state area for over 10 years. Racing has always been in their blood, and over the past few years, they've been blessed with the opportunity to serve hundreds of racers from all across the country. All of the crew at Law Chevrolet Buick would like to thank each and every racer for the opportunity to do business. Remember, if you buy a vehicle anywhere else, it's not the tires you'll be kicking.
Winning takes experience. For decades, champions have trusted Abruzzi Racing Transmissions for high-performance, durable transmissions and converters. With a 90-day stall change and full 1-year warranty, you can buy with confidence. Abruzzi Racing Transmissions, where winners get shift done.
The lanes. Hub Saver, Junior Dragster, semifinal. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, Hub Saver semifinal. Hub Saver Junior Dragsters, Daniel Dickin. Right side of the racetrack, 875 the dial. Going to try to hold off the always tough Riley Sherbandi. 796, and as I said, Riley's 36 to Daniel's 60. And how about Riley doing Riley things? How about 42 total in the junior? 36 dead 6 for Riley. Going to put her 1/2 for the final. Daniel is 60 up front. Takes 6 thou to go under 24. Nothing he could do. Last semi, Andrew Dickin, right side of the racetrack. Going to be dialed 9 flat. Getting a second and a 10th head start over Easton Hodge. In the left lane, dialed 790. Oh, man. 0-10 for Andrew Dickin. Oh my. How about this drag race in Junior Dragsters, ladies and gentlemen? I told you, Lane Dickin, you have created 2 monsters. I'm telling you. Andrew Dickin is 0-10 reaction time and goes dead 1. 9 flat with a 1 on the 9 flat, 11 total, and Easton Hodge lays down 34 and has no chance. That's
Larice Motorsports Insurance offers drag racers the broadest insurance policies in the industry. Larice Motorsports Insurance was created by racers for racers. Larice insures race cars on and off the track, trailers, and equipment. Don't wait until it's too late. Call Larice Motorsports Insurance today.
Weldon, pumps, regulators, filters, fueling champions.
All right, we are live from the ladder presented by Mr. Cool. We are in the middle of Law Chevrolet 100K. It is Saturday night, and we just got down to 16. But before we get to the ladder, let's talk about the team challenge just briefly real quick, because your boy is absolutely cooking them. I went for 5 for 5 first round. I went 4 for 5 second round. What I go, 2 for 5 third round? 3 for 5. Yeah, because I lost. 2 for 4. So I feel pretty good, honestly, right now. I'm swinging fences.
If you lose everything you have left and I win the race, I pass you by 1 point. I have one driver left to do it, and Matt's out.
I don't have a shot.
Yeah. Hey, we enjoyed you playing along, though. That's why we brought you back up here. We're going to talk a little bit, obviously, Matt, let's talk a little bit about your first round and kind of what went through your head.
I don't know. Mr. Cool, Zach Fulcher made a better run than me. I think he was 10 dead to 12 total. I missed the tree a little bit. I was 20. And a few thunder trying to make something happen, but he made a really, really good run. I made a mediocre run, and his win light was on.
Yeah, word on the street is his mini split has blowed like 1 degree cooler all day long, kept him a little more in it, but I don't know.
Yeah. Zach always makes good runs. Like his car's awesome, he's awesome, his family's awesome. Absolutely. So I'm rooting him on.
Well, we're glad that you made it up.
Mr. Cool today on this, right?
Yeah, Mr. Cool.
So look at that.
Conveniently planned. It really worked out for us. The world is a simulation, in case you were wondering.
Listen, Law Chevrolet, Lukey finally decided that he's ready to show up.
I was going to start trying today.
He starts trying, Mr. Cool, with the rubber. He starts trying. Okay, come on.
Yeah, we're really getting after it. Let's get into the ladder. First pair out, obviously, John Lee and Edmund Richardson. John Lee, obviously, and Edmund run all the time. They run at the hill. John Lee has really been laying down laps. Matt Data has called it from the tower, said my guy is 1 up front when he let go.
Yeah, he peeled out, and it shouldn't have been green, and it fell green.
Yeah, it's kind of how it works.
Yeah, I was like, he's got to be 001, and he was 001, 2 over 0.
Really great lap, honestly. So that's a great matchup. We got Austin St. Dennis and McKenna Brown. McKenna's been making a lot of good laps too, huh?
McKenna has, and if you look at this is kind of a mix of guys who have been throttling them all week and people who have been doing nothing, honestly, like just kind of struggled. And now it's like those guys have put the pieces together. JP's been fighting everything that he's said.
Yeah, how about James Paul? My guy has swapped cars 3 times now, and he's finally found one, and he is on it.
Yeah, we had I was a part of the thrash. We had U-joints. At one point, I was laying on my couch hoping to get some AC, and next thing you know, about 30 seconds later, I
forgot there was a parts call.
I was beating on a U-joint with a hammer. And JP's been struggling. Dillon. Struggled last week, but got it done in the end of the weekend. He had he got in a fight with his trailer twice, and he lost twice. But yeah, JP's making great runs. I mean, it's just, there's a ton of guys, like Tyler said, guys that have been kind of fighting hard and not, turning the win lights on, but making great runs are still in this race.
Yeah. Not that there aren't obviously 14 other great drivers here. That's not it, right? We're not knocking anybody, but that might be marquee matchup of the round. JP Schuster versus Honey Wayne, Hunter Patton. Obviously a good one. Another one, TJ Coughlin and Kevin Bennett. TJ Coughlin, rough go of it all year long.
Your boy.
My boy. Hey, look, I called him first pick. I'm just saying, my guy has struggled this year, has not bracket raced, but maybe one time, if that. I don't know.
And we took him first pick in the draft for the
Hey, you know why? Friends stick together. If I'm in the 100K and Tyler didn't pick me first poll, you'd know why.
Oh, here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I'll just remember where we live. We got Zach Fulcher, Howard Westerberry, Jake Clayton, and Joey Shipp. Joey Shipp also, I called that earlier in the re-entry. His sister was on him, and he said, if I do well in the re-entry, I'm going to stay in the two. I'm going to stay in it.
We can all agree on this, okay? When your sister tells you can't do something.
Oh, yeah, you fix it.
Yeah. Makes it way better. Yeah.
My sister ain't never told me I couldn't do nothing. Maybe that's why I've struggled. I need her to talk down to me a little more.
Randy Lynn is watching at home right now. I know it for a fact. Her and Bo they've been
texting.
They've been texting me back and forth, and she said it's quite unbelievable what's going on over there. She said there's been parts falling off that thing.
First off, what a line to say. It's quite unbelievable.
Exact words. That's verbatim. And she said there's been parts falling off that thing. A headlight fell out. I think he had to change a battery naturally. And I believe he probably ran over a battery charger at some point, but it'll be all right. It'll be all right racing.
He's got the Chattanooga Choo-Choo. How about Josh Ludke, Rusty Ashmore, Will Holloman, and Joseph Steele? Obviously, Joseph Steele, a runner-up, and Will Holloman, that ought to be a good one. And last one, like I said, Austin St. Dennis and McKenna Brown. So the ladder is set. We're down to 16. Obviously, ladder set, resets every round. But John Lee just been out there swinging at him. He's been sitting on the bye. Everybody knows we pull a potential bye in the case of something happening. And he's a door car. You know what he did out there, though? He had JBR last round. He's like, look, I know what you're going to do. Let me just show you. He pulled. That's the first time I've seen him purge. I mean, that I was like paying close attention to, and he made a great lap. So exciting time. What are you looking at right here as a driver down to 16 cars? What's your thought going into this round right here? This is a crucial round because you get your money back right now, right?
Yeah, that's exactly what's in my head. My money's back, boys. Let's get after it.
Yeah, check's clear.
Yeah, we good. I ain't got to worry about it.
You got to worry about it. What about you, man, as a driver going into this round? Same thing?
I mean, same thing. You roll up to the staging lanes, and your entry is $0 at this point, so you just let it all hang out.
I love that. That's a great analogy. You let it all hang out. I feel like I would try to do the same thing. Do you think there's, obviously, the conversation's always, do you think there's a split conversation here, or do you think it's next round?
Looking at the drivers that are in, it wouldn't surprise me if they wanted to do a little something here. Take your, you get your money back at $2,000, but you can make it $5 pretty easy, and then the race kind of falls together from there. So, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if they did do something like make it $5,000 here and leave the rest of it.
Yeah,
just take it straight off the top.
Okay. What about you? What would you do here if this was your?
I'm right with Tyler. Well, Tyler knows me better than most, but
yeah, Matt's ready to split at 64 cars.
I mean, I made a deal first round, so yeah, I'm ready to cut it up whenever. But yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree with Tyler. I think you could make this $5,000 and make everyone in the staging lanes, even a loser right here, pretty happy.
Yeah, I think that's a good opportunity to look at. And like I said, we're getting ready to get out of it. 16 drivers remaining. And this is going to be – we're going to get really, really excited. We're going to go down to the pits. We're going to talk to – or in the lanes, I should say. We're going to talk to them at 8 cars. Going to catch up with some of those guys, see how they're feeling, and guys and gals, I should say, and see what's happening. But this is Live at the Ladder presented by Mr. Cool. We are in the middle of Law Chevrolet 100K Saturday night shootout. We still got fireworks. We got Winter Circle. We got the pod afterwards. Join myself and Tyler. We might even have Matt Daddis join us again for the pod, the post show.
I will be there.
That's what I – see,
if you'll have me.
We will have you, my friend.
Perfect.
This is already going well. So
there's so many opportunities of our winners tonight that could be on it with us that Matt would go great with us.
It's going to be an electric show. We're very excited. So join us at the BOO Take OO show, post-race show here, live on YouTube. Joe, I'm going to send it back to you on Motor Mania TV and get us ready. And you can show that ladder graphic as everybody's ready and excited to get back after it.
Yeah. It's great, bro. Yeah. Out on the track where the engines roar loud. MMTV, we're making the crowd proud. Streaming live from coast to coast. Drag racing legends, yeah, we're here to boast. Heads up racing, we throttle and go. Bracket racing dreams, watch that flag flow. Family and friends, we're all in this grind. Motor maniacs unite, every star you can find. Double O, take double O, keep the shiny side up, let that adrenaline flow. Watch out for the cones, don't cross that line. No sleep tonight, we're racing, it's time. From juniors to pros, we're living the dream. Making our stars shine, part of the team. This guy for from Johnny Shine. Nick, Corey, Sean, you know they're the best. Peeps, Jason, Lucas putting speed to the test. Caroline's in the pits, Jake and Jeff too. Matt's got the horsepower, always breaking through. Turbos and blowers, nitrous in the air. Dragsters and door cars, no time for despair. Wheel stands high, we're reaching for the sky. Check your fuel, cool them down, we're ready to fly. B-double-O, take double O, keep the shiny side up, let that adrenaline flow. Watch out for the cones, don't cross that line. No sleep tonight, we're racing, it's time. From juniors to pros, we're living the dream. Making our stars shine, part of the team. Bonnie and Nightbot keeping it clean. Jenna's on the scene, you know what we mean. Gator's got the angles, capturing it right. Every event is electric, pure drag racing light. Hustle and flow, the beats of the track. Families unite, no holding back. Every racer a star, every crew a family. In this racing world, that's how we be.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here they are. 16 cars left for $100,000, and I will read you out the pairings. I know there's some interesting onlookers that are in the Calcutta, which is huge too.
Making our stars shine, part of the team. Bring the heat, we're back for more. Motor Mania TV, hear the crowd roar. With each rev, each gear, we're reaching our aim. Together we rise, this ain't just a game. Superstars born from the grit and the grind. In the world of racing, we always shine.
Jake Clayton will have lane choice over Joey Shipp. Josh Lukey, you will have lane choice over Rusty Ashmore. JP Schuster, lane choice over Honey Wayne. That's the market. That's what they were talking about. Last night's 50K winner, Austin St. Dennis, will have lane choice over the Jegs machine of McKenna Brown. Mr. Cool, Zach Fulcher, with lane choice over Howard Westbury. Mr. Holloman will have lane choice over Joseph Steele. And last, but just the way it came out, and not least, Mr. T.J. Coughlin will have lane choice over Kevin Bennett. So, Lee over Richardson, Clayton over Shipp, Ludke over Ashmore, Schuster over Patton, St. Dennis over Brown, Fulcher over Westbury, Holloman over Steele, and Coughlin over Bennett. The guys doing their little in-between stuff. You're watching on Motor Mania. We're glad you've joined us. Pretty interesting, scenarios could play out right here at 16 cars. Do they do something, with it here, and then let the rest ride, or what do they do? It's a culmination of things. You got to get all 16 of them on the same page. Somebody might be feeling froggy and say, nope, I ain't going in the water. So it's got to be that majority. It's got to be consensus says, it's got to be a all in or not in deal. So let's see what happens. It's there. Hey, it's their world. I just happen to be living in it right now. And when you're talking about $100,000, it's a big world to be a part of. So see what happens. They're going to have a little slight discussion out there in the staging lanes, I'm sure. to kind of chat things over and work things out and go from there. Kind of curious, I'm going to ask you this. I can see most of you all out here in front of the lane. So, who does anybody got John Lee? Who's got John Lee in the Calcutta? Just kind of asking. What about Edmund, Big E, the King? Who's got Edmund Richardson? Anybody out here? I'm looking. I don't see anybody raising their hand. Jake Clayton, the Chattanooga Choo Choo. Nobody, they ain't nobody even, are they listening? They might be listening. Joey Ship in the Race Gilman. Super gas car? No, I don't. Who knows? I know who's got J.P. Schuster, and I know who's got Lutke. They're back home, or back in Ohio. Got Rusty Ashmore. I mean, who's Hunter Patton. Somebody told me who had Hunter Patton, and I forgot who it was. But I mean, it is basically a who's who. We got let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I'm counting right, is it dead even? 8 and 8? 8 door car, 8 dragster? Did I count that right? No, I think it's 9 and 7 is what it is. That is what it is. I did have it counted right the first time. 8 and 8. 8 door cars, 8 dragsters left. Round of 16. You talk about meeting other minds back there.
Attention bracket racers. Whether on the job, towing to the track, or cruising through your daily drive, chances are you need a truck. And just like a race down the track, you can head straight to Autoland Outlets. Racer owned for over 30 years, the team at Autoland Outlets are diesel 4x4 and commercial truck experts. Not to mention, Autoland also sells and services cars and SUVs too. And if we don't have what you're looking for, we'll go out and find it. Autoland Outlets is located in Roscoe, Illinois. Give us a call at 815-525-5000 or visit AutolandOutlets.com.
For nearly 60 years, there's one name in aftermarket Mopar power, Indy Cylinder Head. Located in Xenia, Ohio, Indy Cylinder Head is the leader in Mopar engines and components. Family owned and operated, designed by racers for racers. They'll take on just about any custom job you can throw at them. Visit IndyHeads.com and check out the full catalog, including their Chevy and Ford blower components and any type of block repair that's blowing our customers away. Give them a call or even stop on by the shop, because when you need power, you need Indy Cylinder Heads.
Law Chevrolet, they also sponsor the Perfect Run. If anybody is trip, zip, dead, zero, that will get some $500. Haven't had one, I don't think, this weekend. I have not called one. But not far away, if you're looking for your next ride, go visit Law Chevrolet, your hometown dealership. They got a huge selection of new and used Chevy vehicles and other brands, unbeatable deals, and they got one wonderful heck of a service department, and their service is outstanding as far as the customer experience. You can experience that difference at Law Chevrolet. Go to their website, lawchevrolet.com, where quality meets hometown care. I hear them coming. Do I hear them coming? I do. Hear them coming, I think. Yep, they're paired up and coming up. Shake, rattle, and roll. My first pair I am looking at Joey and Jake Clayton. Going to be the first pair out. Classic Ford versus Chevrolet matchup. The Oldsmobile. It's not Ford versus Chevrolet, but Ford versus GM. How about that? That's better, Steve. Ford versus GM. The Oldsmobile of Mr. Joey Ship going to be on the right side of the racetrack. Folks, he's going to be dialed 521, trying to run down Jake Clayton. Jake in the Fox body, left side of the racetrack, dialed 619. Well, from here we go down to 8, folks, and 8 is who's it going to be, right? I mean, it's I ain't going to lie to you. If it was me out there, I'd be a little nervous. I ain't going to lie. I'd be a little nervous, can I say? I would be. Fact. That's a fact. Burnouts complete, both sides of the track. Clayton, left side, Budweiser lane, dialed 619. He's gonna be doing the bob. I mean, that head's gonna be going right, looking straight, trying to pick up Joey Ship coming on that 521 dial. Likewise, Joey gonna have his beads on that that place he needs to be down there at the stripe. I don't know everybody's driving styles. Some of them spot drop. Some of them, back into, but we'll see. And it is all over up front. Joey Ship turns it red by 4 thousandths of a second. Jake Clayton lays down 19 total. 006 up front, one above 3 at 109.88. Joey lets go 4th thou red. Lags it out, goes 5.18 with a 9 at 137. So 2 go down, 1 come back this whole entire program, and Jake Clayton down to the quarterfinals. Josh Ludke, left side of the racetrack. I was just talking about Law Chevrolet. It's where this young man is employed. 442 the dial. Chasing the Oldsmobile door car of Mr. Rusty Ashmore. None of these people that are left in this program are any stranger to big money bracket racing, and they've been on the stage. They've danced the dance, they've walked the walk, and after tonight, if they get it done, they can talk the talk, is what they can do. Rusty, dialed 563 to Josh's 442. Here we go. Rusty is 11, Ludke is 14, 3 thou behind, and Rusty Ashmore is going to get it done. 0-11 up front, dead 8 for 19 total. He leaves Josh Ludke 5 thou to get inside. Josh probably kills a little and goes 17 above. I guess he thought he's going to be behind. I'll stay behind. I'm not sure, but he could probably go a little bit quicker, and Maya could have got there. Don't know. Don't know if he was flat-footed or not. So Rusty Ashmore. 2 door cars moving on so far. Going to definitely have a dragster here moving forward. Will it be TJ Coughlin, right side of the racetrack in the Oakley engine lane, dialed 474, giving up 400. Head start to Kevin Bennett, dialed 478. Kevin Bennett, you are dead in the water, my friend. I can't imagine not working out for TJ, and it does. TJ, take his reaction times 5, and that will equal Kevin's. 0-10 up front for TJ, and 22 above moves on at 142.5. Kevin a swing and a miss up front, and done, out of here. J.P. Schuster. James Paul, like they said, I was listening to Daddis and them talk. He's been in like 6 different race cars this weekend. Stuff's broke, they thrashed, they beat it, they banged, they've put together, and he's finally stole the keys to Miss Megan's machine and is dialed 465, looking over at his good friend, Hunter Patton, dialed 453. 15-22, advantage JP, win light, says JP. So they pass the Christmas tree, and there's 7 thou between them. JP 15 to Hunter's 22, and when they get to the 660, there's exactly 7 thou between them. 465 with a 3 on the 465 for JP, dead on. Hunter dead on, 3 as well. Just a fantastic drag race, nonetheless. JP Schuster to the quarterfinals. John Lee in Fuego in the Chevy 2. 575 heads up drag racing with the king, Big E. Edmund Richardson in the pickup. And we got us a drag race, 4 thou advantage going to lead left side of the track. And what a lap. I told you John Lee is feeling froggy as froggy can be. He's 12 up front, dead egg for the win. 12 total, locking Big E out. Edmund lets go 16 and goes 1 above 2 and no chance. John Lee to the quarters. Last night's $50,000 winner, Austin St. Dennis in the Oldsmobile. 521 is the dial. He'll be looking out that left window, trying to pick up the black nose of the Jegs machine of McKenna Brown. McKenna chasing on that 451. That'd be 7/10 head start going to the door car. Austin has, what do you say, drove the wheels off of it. I mean, has made some really, really solid laps. And when I say solid, I mean really dang good. He's on the making of another one. 009 up front to McKenna's 21. And Austin St. Dennis is going to move into the quarterfinals. 009, one above 6 for 25 total. Left McKenna some room. Left her 4th out to get inside. She takes 15 to go under 11. Need to take that 4th hour less to make it a race. I talked to Roy St. Dennis in between rounds. He said, I just come down here. I was going to try to relax and have a good time. And daggone, this boy's kept me up all hours of the night. And I said, Roy, he's making money. Let him go. Here we go. Next pair, Joseph Steele in the FTD machine, the orange and green dragster, left side of the racetrack, 491 the dial. Be looking for the Miller chassis dragster, the Dave Brown entry, Will Holloman, dial 444. Attention in the pits, attention in the pits. I need my Hub Saver Junior Dragster final to staging, please. Hub Saver, oh boy, 003 to 001, and it is going to be Joseph Steele moving on. 003 on the let go, dead 8 for 11 total. Will is 2 thou better on the let go. 001 goes 13 above for 14 total and 3 thou behind. Once again, I need my Hub Saver Junior Dragster final to staging, please. Riley Sherbondi and Mr. Dickin. Zach Fulcher and Howard Westbury, last pair of the 16. 563 dial for Howard, right side of the racetrack in the Nova. Zach leaving first by 700ths in the Mr. Cool Mosier Engineering machine, dialed 570. And Howard has got Zach welded up at the starting line. He's forward to Zach's 25 and lands it 1 above 0 at 120 and a half. 14 thou total package for Howard. Moving on. Zach, let's... And just hoping for the best. 34 above and no good. To the trailer he goes. So we are down to 8 cars left for $100,000, folks.